Good morning, students. Today we'll discuss about the rules of debit and credit. Because we need to record the transaction debit and credit. I have discussed you with the last chapter. In the last chapter, that transactions are to be recorded in form of journal. In journal, we record the transactions in form of journal entries. So, to prepare a journal entry, we need to know that in that specific entry, which account should be debited and which account should be credited. So, first of all, we'll discuss the golden rules of accounting. Actually, before golden rules, you need to know that types of accounts are to be divided according to two approaches. One is traditional approach and the other is modern approach. According to traditional approach, accounts were divided into three types. Personal account, this is short form of account. Real account and nominal account. Along with this division, we'll also discuss the rules of debiting and crediting a specific account. So, as the name suggests, personal account. Personal accounts are those accounts which are related with the persons. Maybe actual persons or maybe artificial persons. Actual persons like Ram account, Sham's account, Sita's account, X account, Y account, like this. And artificial account, artificial person कौन से होंगे? Artificial person होंगे आपका जैसे company, bank. For example, when you goes to bank and receive some cash from there, if somebody asks you, then always you used to say बैंक से पैसे लाए. बैंक ने तो आपको पैसे नहीं दिए. कैश आपको किसने डिलीवर किया? कोई भी शर्मा जी, गुप्ता जी, कोई भी आपके वहाँ कैशियर बैठे होंगे, बट यू नेवर यूज टू से कि आप शर्मा जी से लाए. यू यूज टू से बैंक से पैसे लाए. तो बैंक इज ट्रीटेड एज एन आर्टिफिशियल पर्सन. तो पर्सनल अकाउंट जैसे आपके हो गए एक्स अकाउंट, वाइज अकाउंट, राम्स अकाउंट, कंपनी अकाउंट, bank account, etc. These are known as personal accounts. And as I told you, golden rules of accounting. So for personal account, golden rule of accounting is debit the receiver and credit the giver. I think it's very easy to learn. If the person is involved in any transaction and the same person is the receiver of something, then that will be debited, and if the person is giver of something, that will be credited. For example, X gave rupees 500 to Y. Here X and Y Two persons are there. One is giving, it means in this transaction X is giver and Y is receiver. So when we'll make journal entry, Y should be debited as the debit the receiver and X should be credited as the rule is credit the giver. So this is the one golden rule, debit the receiver and credit the giver. I think it is clear. The accounts which are related with the persons, actual or artificial, are called personal accounts, and the rule is debit the receiver and credit the giver. The person who is receiving something, that will be debited, and who is giving something, that will be credited. Now, real account. Real account are those accounts which are related with the things which have some physical existence. In real, जिसको आप देख सकते हैं, which can be seen, which can be touched, tangible things जो होती हैं, जिनकी अपनी एक existence होती है, उन चीज़ों से related, उन things से related जितने भी account होते हैं, they are real account. Like furniture account, cash account, you can see the furniture, touch the furniture, you can see the cash, and etc. Any account which is related with the thing, which can be seen or touched, in fact which has some physical existence, are known as real account. And the rule for real account is debit what comes in and credit what goes out. So this is the golden rule for our real accounts. It means if the real thing is coming into the business, that will be debited, and if that is going outside the business, that will be credited. Let's clear with an example. Goods sold for rupees 1000. What does it mean? It means that business has sold the goods. It means goods is a real thing. You can see or touch the goods. And on the contrary, you are receiving cash. That is also real. So what is going outside the business? Goods. So credit what goes out. Yani goods will be credited. And what is coming inside the business? Cash. So cash will be debited. So while making the journal entry, we'll debit the cash and credit the goods. So this is real accounts where we debit what comes in and credit what goes out. Third type of account is nominal account. Nominal का meaning क्या होता है? Nominal means name only. Nominal means name only. The account related with those things which do not have their physical existence but only their names are being used. For example, salary. Have you seen somewhere what type of salary is? What's the color of salary? Rent. Can you tell me rent की height कितनी होती है? नहीं बता पाएगा कोई भी? तो जो इस तरीके की items हैं, salary, rent, commission, they all comes into the nominal account. In short, you can say generally our expenses and incomes are nominal. whenever you receive rent or salary, you always receive cash, but cash is real. But you haven't seen salary. सैलरी का सिर्फ आप नाम सुनते हैं, तो दैट इज नॉमिनल अकाउंट. एंड द रूल फॉर नॉमिनल अकाउंट इज डेबिट all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. This is the rule for nominal account. So according to traditional approach, there are three types of account: personal, real and nominal. And these are the three golden rules. For personal, debit the receiver and credit the giver. For real, debit what comes in and credit what goes out. And for nominal, debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. For example, salary received या सैलरी पेड. जनरली बिजनेस में सैलरी पे होती है. सो नाउ व्हाट इज सैलरी? इज इट योर इनकम और योर एक्सपेंस? एज इट इज पेड, सो क्लियरली इट विल बी आर expense and expense will be debited. On the other hand, when you will pay salary, in that case cash will go out. Salary will be paid in cash, so cash will go out and credit what goes out. So cash will be credited and salary will be debited. So while making the journal entry, salary will be debited and cash will be credited. I think that's clear about golden rules and the traditional types of accounts. Now let's discuss modern types of account also. According to modern approach, there are 5 types of accounts. Number 1 is assets. Number 2 is liabilities. Number 3 is capital. Number 4 is expense. And number 5 is revenue. All these items we have discussed in our accounting terms, and I think you are clear with the meaning and the definitions of these items. Assets, liabilities, assets which are owned by the business, liabilities which business has to pay, capital the amount invested by the owner, it is also treated as liability towards owner, expense whatever has been spent to increase the earning, and revenue whatever you are getting from the business transactions or the sale of goods or in other ways. So here what will be the rule of debit and credit? For assets and for expense, increase will be debited and decrease will be credited. Means if there is any increase in our asset or our expense, that will be debited just due to any transaction, and if decrease in our asset or expense, that will be credited. Just you have seen that goods sold for cash. Can you think that these both are assets? Cash is our asset and goods is also our asset, stock. So when you will sell the goods, it will be decreased. And you are selling the goods for cash, so cash will increase. So finally, increase debit, it means cash will be debited, and decrease credit, it means goods will be credited. Same example for expense. Suppose salary paid. If you are paying the salary, that is increase in expense. And just now you have seen that according to golden rules, if salary is being paid, that will be expense and will be debited. So any increase in expense as well as asset will be debited, and any decrease in expense or asset will be credited. Now these three accounts, liabilities, capital and revenue, it will be vice versa. Increase will be credited and decrease will be debited. Any increase in liabilities, capital as well as revenue will be credited, as these are the liabilities, and liabilities always have a credit balance, capital always have a credit balance, and revenue always have a credit balance. So any increase in these three items will be credited and decrease will be debited. These are the types of accounts according to modern approach. 5 types of accounts: assets, liabilities, capital, expense and revenue. According to this, the assets and the expense having the debit balance will be debited with any increase and will be credited with any decrease. Liabilities, capital and revenue having the credit balance will be credited with any increase and will be debited with any decrease. I think this is clear to all of you. Types of accounts according to the traditional approach and types of accounts according to the modern approach. Related to this, I'll send you some assignments. You have to solve those assignments in your notebook and send me at my WhatsApp number. That's all for today. Next class, we'll start with the next topic. Thank you.